Dogs are getting sleepy.
Yep.
What about me, though, Chuck? What about me and having to listen to this shit?
Wow. You are a monster.
I'm pissed, dude. Look what I almost stepped in again.
But the Vandals are good.
6 times I almost stepped in this shit.
But the Vandals are so good.
Then why did they name their album Look What I Almost Stepped In? They knew what they were doing.
Oh, yeah. They weren't talking about their music, though. They're saying your musical opinions are shit.
So they're saying, look what I almost stepped in. Your shitty musical opinion?
Yeah.
They got some balls sounding like that. Oh, shit.
Terrible.
Shout out to our Patreon for the pick. I appreciate it. Even if this band isn't my favorite, I still like to kind of check out a band and see if it's really like all the way through, which is not the case for the Vandals. Like I do like quite a few Vandals songs. I think my favorite, though, is People That Are Going to Hell. That's one of my faves. But I don't know. There's just something about the vocals. Just don't do it for me.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, every band's going to have something.
Of course. I'm trying my best to try of ignore that and go in. But
yeah.
It is what it is. Like, I got to be honest with my opinions. So
100%.
Sucks. You guys get to talk shit about it. But that's the prison I've built for myself.
Well, that's like when they send Rancid songs. Same thing for me.
That's true. It's just my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
We needed you to have a turn.
I agree with that. And that's why I'm not belly aching too much. I'm just taking little baby shots. Just for fun. Just for fun.
You're not going as far as I have gone.
No. You
I deserve my torture.
You do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So let's check out this Vandals track. Shout out to our Patreon.
Now the birds in the trees are deformed in disease, and the leaves in the trees are wilting on the branch. There's no stars in the skies, cause the skies of my eyes won't heal thanks to you. And the sun is obscured since you told me those words that you can't be with me, and you got to be free cause you're selfish and rude with a bad attitude, but you can't see. And what about me? Oh baby, don't do what you think you should do, because it won't be what I want it to be too. Repeat after me. I'm sorry. Repeat after me. It was all my fault again, and I will stay right here with you. And I will say whatever you tell me to. This is me now. You are forgiven, and this is me now. Things are fine again, you see. It wasn't that hard. Remember, what about me? What about me? Now the sun has arrived and the birds that all died are alive and revived and chirping at the branches. You made up your mind and there's barely a time. Let's not take any chances, cause you're restless again and you want it to end, but I can't let you leave cause you promised to me you'd do what I'd say, and you said that you'd stay. You said that you'd stay. And what about me? Oh baby, don't do what you think you should do, cause it won't be what I want it to be too. Repeat after me. I'm sorry. Repeat after me. I state your name, love you, and it's the truth you see. Remember, what about me? What about me? What about me? What about me?
I'm sorry.
Remember.
I, the Chuckness, love you.
Who?
Anybody watching?
Me?
No.
Oh.
Yes, obviously.
How you doing? So what'd you think? Was this too repetitive for you?
No,
It's only 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
I know.
I'm about to bitch about repetitiveness. Even though I just said,
If it's under
like
3
three
minutes,
videos ago, I just kind of ignore that if it's under 3 minutes. But it's
But
also
it's repeating one words. That is your biggest
That's true.
issue.
It is true.
Whenever, especially in a chorus
It's
line,
such lazy writing.
If you repeat one word multiple times, it drives you nuts.
Listen, if we're listening to punk rock and you're not repeating whoa whoa, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want to hear you repeat remember, remember, remember with your stumbling delivery that you deliver with.
I will say, the don't do what you think you should do.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you take the repetition of those words out, it messes up some of the flow of the song.
Of course it does. Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, okay, I can get past it.
But I think that's where clever writing comes into play, is where what you do to fill those gaps. And this
It's true.
feels lazy.
That's true.
That's all. That's all. Incredibly lazy.
We're on opposite sides of the spectrum with this one.
Fuck out of here, Chuck.
I thoroughly enjoyed this.
No, I think the instrumental was tight, though. I do agree with that 100%.
And I love the flow of this song.
It's 100% the vocals, and I'm not a big fan of the writing here either. But the flow was nice. The instrumental was nice as well. And actually, believe it or not, it is close to mid for me.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is going to be a 4.9, just a smidge under, due to the vocals and the lyrics. But, yeah, what you going to do?
Yeah, this is a 6.8 playlist for me.
Hey, there you go, boss. Look at that.
Thoroughly enjoyed this.
Hell yeah. And then every time it comes on in the car, I'm going to be pissed. We're on a car ride and this comes on. You know what you guys did.
It's always your playlist that we play. Always.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you create one for everything we do.
Yeah, you're right. Holy shit.
If we're going on a 5-hour drive for a concert,
to be fair,
you create a playlist that fits the music we're going to go see.
Let's be fair here.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you make me sound like a radio hog, but typically,
I don't ask for it either.
No.
So
you're saying it's not consensual? My playlist isn't consensual?
no, it is.
Is that what you're saying to me?
No, I like that you do that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm saying I don't ask for the radio.
No.
So you're not a hog.
No, what I was going to do, though, what I was saying was typically the way that came from, my brother, me, and Mitchell would all put like 50 songs in a playlist.
Okay.
And then what happened was people just stopped wanting to do that.
Yeah.
And I just kept doing it.
Yeah, I know. I remember. I do remember going to some of those shows back in the day. You would always ask for 3 bands.
Yep.
And we just give you 3 bands, and you just pile on like 5 to 7 songs from each band into the playlist, and we go from there.
Well, yeah, for you, I had to do that because otherwise it would never happen.
Facts.
You'd just be like, oh, yeah, sounds good. And then I would never get songs back. So I'm just like, all right, give me a couple bands you like, bitch. I'll put some in there for you.
That's me.
Nothing wrong with it. I mean, yeah, you don't care what you're jamming to. You know what I mean?
Nope.
And as my friend group, especially back in the day, that was our thing, was showing each other music. And it's kind of died out. It's funny, though, if you go back, like sometimes the Facebook memories will pop up, me sharing Mitchell music back in like 2009, 2010, or him sending me a song like, hey, I think you would like this, and posting directly on my wall, you know what I mean, back and forth. Aaron did the same thing as well. So it was just kind of a funny time. Whereas now I don't feel like my friends are that into music. They've kind of have their taste, and they don't really want to go out of that.
Yeah.
And they just make fun of anything that goes out of that taste.
They're falling into that.
Old man.
You turn 30, 40, and you just stick to the music you do.
100%, yeah. And it's funny to watch. They don't realize it either.
Nope.
They'll say the same shit. You listen to shit music. I'm like, dude, you sound like you're fucking 60. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, when's the last time you listened to a song that was outside of your comfort zone?
that's the quickest way to find if somebody's out of touch musically, is they'll be like, this shit all sounds the same. Or they'll throw out a band that's really popular that it sounds something like
newer band,
especially like I'm trying to think. I had somebody compare "Bring Me the Horizon" to Rage Against the Machine. I think that's the best one I can give you. And I was like,
what?
Nope, not even close. Not even fucking close.
Okay,
but they're like, yeah, they're a rock band. It's like, okay, yeah, I got you.
Sure.
And you're just yeah, exactly. And you're like, at this point, did I really want to explain the differences?
Slipknot and Nickelback are the same band. Like, huh? It's basically what I just heard.
What's funny is a lot of people in metal would probably agree with you. Call up Greg. Call him up, dude, and then be like, hey, Slipknot, Nickelback. You think they're the same? I guarantee. He's like, yeah, 100%. 100%.
He's a musician. He should know
That's
better.
the thing. It's the musicians. Like, you know, like if it's not very intricate and simple, a lot of musicians shit on it. It's just how it goes. That's what I've noticed. All my musician friends hate pop music or simple sounding like rock music because of that.
And that's why a lot of musicians hate, like, a lot of them hate country because it's
Same
four
thing.
chords.
Excuse me. Yeah, same thing. You have your simple chords. Same with punk. I've heard a lot of musicians bitch about punk as well because it's so simple. That was actually why I didn't have the dedication to learn guitar, but when I was learning guitar, I kind of felt that way. I was like, I don't want to lose my love for these simple songs that, you know, I grew up with, and like they have a place in my life, and I'm not embarrassed to listen to fucking Nickelback, right?
No.
Like I don't give a shit.
I love Nickelback.
Yeah, and then people complain about it. I'm just like, I don't care.
I love simplistic music and in-depth music.
Yeah.
So
there's a place for all kinds of music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a place for everything. That's my motto, and I've tried my best to stick. Well, I'm not going to openly admit to liking, you know, typically like if someone's like, oh, Nickelback's pretty good and everybody's bashing the guy that's not liking Nickelback, I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, yeah, I agree.
I will.
Yeah, you would be.
But I like the chaos that comes with that.